Hello to all you Geminis. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for October. What's going on? Well, of course, what I'm going to say now is not tailor-made. That I want to make that sure and loud and clearly. So what resonates with you, take that, and the other just skip that, okay? But first of all, what is important for October? Well, there is a Venus retrograde going on and it opposes Uranus and it squares up to Mars. What is all this Latin? What does it mean for you, Gemini? Well, for Gemini, it's not that bad because you have Mars been going into back and forwards in your 9th house of Aquarius, and that probably has shifted your way of thinking and the way that you view the world. And because of that, there is liberation going on, because this quite challenging aspect that I'm talking about here is quite a liberating one if you apply it in the right way, even though it is a bit tension there. But what it wants to do, it wants to open up your vision, and because of that, it wants to change something, probably in the work area, or if it's not that, probably in the health area. Why is that? Because you've got Venus there in your 6th house opposing Uranus in the 12th, and that is connected to that Mars. So it's almost for the Geminis that there is another vision going on in your mind. You certainly have other thoughts about life, and because of that, you must break out, maybe at the work area, that you're saying, this is enough. So a lot of Geminis will say, thank you, bye-bye. Because Venus is about our values, and certainly in Scorpio, it's not about, I might be liking it. No, it's I like it or I don't like it. By the way, if you want to know more about Venus in Scorpio retrograde, I have a link below there where you can, understand the whole thing about Venus retrograde. More in depth, I mean. But what it truly is for you is that there is liberation coming up there. And that might be going on with you because there is tension, that your point of view about life is not aligned anymore with what you're doing. So if it's not that, if you are just doing that with your eyebrows and you're saying, Veerle, my work is perfectly fine, then it's probably on a health level. So that could be because you change in your mind. You could be saying, and Venus in the 6th house is a lot about trying to do good things for your health. So you might be doing all of a sudden something totally different that is going to have an impact on your life, because Venus in Scorpio, it goes retrograde as from the 6th of October. So then it starts that you're going to think and brainstorm about what can I do to change my health, or to improve it, to say the least, but to change it, to change that routine, because the 6th house is a routine house. And remember, if you're not taking care of yourself and you're a caretaker yourself, it's not going to work out. So there could be some changes there that you allow yourself. All of a sudden you want to free yourself up and you're saying enough is enough. I want here to have more time for myself, or whether it is you're swimming 3 times a week, or you're doing a bit of yoga, or whatever it is for you that you feel good. There is an energy now that it will change your life, okay? So very interesting. I know that this is not all about love. I mean, that doesn't mean to say that there could not be love. If you're single, for instance, there could be actually love at the work office, at the office, because Venus in the 6th, you could meet someone and it's quite fiery, quite passionate, and quite, maybe you have to leave that area where you're working because of love. Could be the case as well. But you're trying to do things to value more your day-to-day life. And it's a time now where you can transform this. So if you're saying those little routines that I'm doing day after day, they're not good for me, I'm not having a good time here, you can change them now. And take your time, because as from the 17th of November, when Venus goes direct again, you will see the results already from the changes that you're making now. So take your time, really do slowly but surely, and you will do well. So it certainly is about authenticity, about I love my body, so I want to do something about myself, even when other people will not like this. You know, this is because there's so much tension going on as well with this aspect. But I think you'll be fine. You know, Geminis are people who can do it all, basically. Have a very good October, you dear Geminis. I wish you all the best. If you want to get in touch, if you want a more tailor-made horoscope, just get in touch. Have a good month. Bye-bye.